So I recently purchased a Lego set and I wanted to share it with you. This is for me being a collector, not necessarily for being a reseller. If there are sets that I want to own as a collector, I'll go ahead and buy them whenever I want. But I did go ahead and I purchased the Himeji Lego architecture set, and the reason why I'm sharing this with you is this was a pretty beaten and damaged box. I was like, wow, it's a good thing I'm not reselling this, right? One of the seals popped off. Now I'm certain all of the contents are in here, but it made me think. Everybody should already know what my opinion is when it comes to damaged sets. I try not have as much of an overreaction as some of the other people out there. But whenever I saw this, I said to myself, you know what? It's actually been a while since I've seen people complain on the Facebook groups and the forums when it comes to damaged sets. And I thought that was something to celebrate. Because at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to be mean, no one really cares if you received a damaged set or not. They may care if there is an issue with Kohl's and how they're shipping, or maybe Walmart. I know some regions of Walmart have issues whenever it comes to Lego set damage control. But if you just received a damaged Lego set and you just go online to vent your frustration, you're really not serving any purpose. So I would like to commend the whole Lego universe for reducing the number of complaints when it comes to damaged boxes. Okay, you are looking at Deadline.com. Ashoka's first episode clocks 14 million views worldwide on Disney Plus per studio update. And of course, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because there's a lot of sets that have come out because of this episode, a lot of really cool sets. So I just want to read right here, exclusive. Samba TV reports that the live 5+ day viewership for the first episode of Disney Plus Lucasfilm's new series, Ahsoka, drew 1.2 million households. Now, in my opinion, that is very pathetic. I did watch the first 2 episodes. I thought it was interesting. And here's the deal, I'm not here to punch on Ahsoka. I think after watching the 3rd episode, I realized that my expectation, and I think many expectations that a lot of people had, was that somehow Ahsoka would save the Star Wars franchise. And it just simply isn't the case. The 1.2 million households is comparable to the first episode of Andor, but it is unfortunately less than the first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian. Now, I know there's a lot of opinions out there when it comes to Star Wars movies, generational opinions too, right? And for that, I've mostly kept my mouth shut whenever it comes to my personal feelings of the 3 trilogies. There are some that are good and there are some that should not have just ever been made. But in the end, I hope the Ahsoka TV show does rather well. I just hope Star Wars in the future will continue to do well, but I foresee me being in a holding pattern when it comes to me waiting for top quality Star Wars shows and movies. And speaking of terrible trilogies, this right here is the new holiday version of the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama. This is, I think, a good idea in concept. I absolutely love Christmas sweaters on Star Wars characters. Don't ask me why. But I think just like Marvel is squeezing every last drop out of the Avengers phase 5, 10, whatever phase they're on, I feel like Lego is doing that for the last trilogy, and I just wish that this would have been one of the first 2 trilogies out there. But it is what it is. So this video is Jim's favorites for 2023, right? And before we get into it, if you don't mind, I would like to kindly ask you to like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps us out. So we're going to talk about a few sets, I think maybe 5 sets, that I really like that Lego released this year. And while we like to focus on sets that are retiring, it's always good to look towards the future and see what sets that we could potentially gobble up whenever it's time for new sets to eventually retire. I know at the beginning of January of this year, immediately Brick Fanatics put out retiring Lego sets for 2023, right? It wouldn't surprise me before the end of the year if there were some websites out there that started to talk about retiring Lego sets for 2024, right? And some of these sets might be on them. So let's hop into it. You're looking at Lego Shop at Home, and this is the new Disney Castle, set number 43222. I absolutely love this castle. I absolutely love the last castle. I didn't purchase any. I didn't even purchase one as a collector. But this is a Disney 100 set. I absolutely think that this castle is better than the last, and I like it a lot. I'm going to at least buy a few. I'm definitely going to have one go to the backlog, and then there will probably be 2 or 3 of these that I'm just going to go ahead and keep and see what happens post-retirement. I think for many, this would be an obvious pick right here, but the Disney 100 Up House, this is the second Disney 100 set. I mean, in my opinion, is just amazing. This reminds me similar to the Wall-E set in regards to love and popularity and the demand for this set out there. I think it's great. Does this set have a few issues with it? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I think this is an amazing, amazing set. And I believe that there are a lot of people out there that will really want to gobble this set up post-retirement. The price on this is just absolutely amazing. This set right here, I like it a lot. The Spider-Man's house, it's a Duplo set. Remember how I talk about that you should always want to go out of your comfort zone? Well, this might be one of those sets that you want to go out of your comfort zone and pick up. The quantity limit on this set is 5 at Lego Shop at Home. It does go for $20. You should be able to pick it up for $15 if you know what you're doing. And if you were to do your due diligence on previous Duplo Spider-Man sets, I think you will find that these sets have done very well. This set right here just absolutely amazes me. The Botanical Wildflower Bouquet, set number 10313. It's under the Icons label. Is it a Botanical? Is it an Icons? I don't know. There's a lot of confusion whenever it comes to these things with Lego. But out of all the Botanical sets out there, this is the one, in my opinion, that has the most vibrant colors. I've seen the box on the shelf. I've seen this set made at various Lego stores. This is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous set. And for those of you that know out there, I do dabble in the exotic flower business, and those people are fanatical. Those people love their flowers and they will pay top dollar for it. So I like this set a lot. Now this set right here, I absolutely love, and I'm not into the Clone Wars as much as many others are, and that's okay. I've seen the Clone Wars movie. I have not committed to see the whole series. I think they have anywhere between 15 and 20 shows per season, and that is crazy. I just don't have the time for that. I know there are some Clone War fans out there that have criticized this set, but overall, I think it's great. I think everybody will want to go ahead and grab this set. So those are my top 5, but I do have an honorable mention, and when I go to the Excel, I will have some other sets to go ahead and talk about. The Walt Disney Tribute Camera, I believe, is an amazing set. I believe this is September 3rd, September 4th right now. I have seen so many people do TikTok lives building this set. This set is just absolutely crazy. This set has received a lot of play on Instagram. It's just amazing. Do I love this set? Absolutely. But as a personal preference, I just think the other sets are better, right? And if you disagree on that, feel free to put it in the comments section. I will say that this part of the set right here, I am absolutely in love with. I just wish this was a set by itself or a GWP. I absolutely love this set. This is probably going to be the only Walt Disney minifig out there. I love the Steamboat Willie colors to it. This is such a cool thing. And to be clear, just because this isn't in my top 5, doesn't mean I'm not going to go ahead and grab it. This happens to probably be somewhere in the top 10 of Lego sets for 2023 that I really do like. All right, so when you go to the Excel, you could also see I did add 2 more Lego sets. I did add the Captain Rex right there. I really do believe the Chevy Icon Chevrolet Corvette is absolutely amazing. It wouldn't be my first choice whenever it comes to Corvettes. As I've said in the past, I think the Stingray Corvette would be just amazing. Can't wait for Lego to eventually put that one out. But these are all of my favorite sets, with the exception of the Walt Disney camera out there. Now, I did put a 200% return on investment out there because there are a lot of times where I'll just put the 150 as just kind of a standard return on investment. But because these are sets that I like, these are sets that I believe will do really, really well, I did give them a 200% ROI. But at the end of the day, only time will tell. That's it, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with wolferbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.